Thank you. I know. I thought the same way when I saw Halley's Comet last night. Boy, you've got him wired tonight. You can't fool me. You're applauding me, but right now you're probably taping Ted Koppel, right? By the way, those of you who hang on to your ticket stubs tonight, you may be eligible for a GE blender later on. Anyway, this is the Tonight Show. Hey, aren't you lively tonight?
Like this?
Ooh, takes a lot of courage to wear a yellow jacket.
This is Hertz rental suit.
Beg your pardon. I missed that. What was that?
Hertz rental
suit. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, this is NBC, the Stereo Network. How many of you listen to the network in stereo? 2 engineers over here, that's all. It's going to come in handy during the next political campaign, if you think about it. You'll be able to hear the politicians talking out of both sides of their mouths. Anyway, before I get down to business here, I just was reading the news service came over the news bulletin. Mary Lou Retton just checked into the Betty Ford Clinic to quit smiling cold turkey. Okay. How's Daddy?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. Some more good news about Ed, who's the new father of a five-week-old
Yes.
baby girl now. As part of his plan, Ed figures, well, he's going to start all over again. Announced today that he's moving to a little house in Levittown. Kind of give the child some roots there. I have some good news for all of you here who are sick of this 75-degree sunshine. The airlines are having a fare war. You can go to Buffalo, New York for $99. The airlines, I guess this is their season where not much happens. Their big season is the summer, but they're having an airfare war. World Airways. You ever fly World? You can go coast to coast now for $90. Now that's a bargain. You ever go take any of those? I don't fly them. I fly a smaller known airline. Al's Airline. Their slogan is, we'll fly anywhere Shirley MacLaine flies. And Al's Airline, I know it's silly, Al's Airline has no restriction. You can fly anywhere in the world, anytime, day or night, Sundays or holidays. Only problem is, it seats 2, you have to bring your helmet and goggles. Actually, Al's Airline flies nonstop to wherever the plane breaks down. I mean, you're going. Al's is I wonder how many of these I can do before they're going to get one. Al's is a no-frills airline. Now, I'm talking no frills. They converted the lavatory seat to first class, to give you an idea. Think that's enough of that? Oh, okay, all right. It's like people's court. They're making decisions now. I feel good today because I made a smart investment. I just invested in a new film that I have big hopes for. Rambo Goes to Libya. The president was on national television last night. How many of you saw the press conference? All the reporters, of course, asked Reagan questions about Libya, except the guy from the National Enquirer. He asked Reagan what he thought of Tatum O'Neal having a child out of wedlock. I mean, this is a big press conference. That happened last night in Washington. And last night, if you saw it, and apparently none of you did, so I'll tell you about it. Reagan called for economic sanctions against Libya. And once again, our allies got behind us and took turns stabbing us in the back. Germany, for example, refused to impose sanctions against Libya. That's because I think Germans keep this warm spot in their heart for insane dictators. Not all of them, of course. What are you, getting me off the hook in case of problems? All right, not all of them, of course. Well, actually, let's be honest, we're not doing too well. When I say we, I mean I'm not doing too well. Our country is not doing too well in persuading our allies to join in that boycott. So far, they've only agreed to cut Gaddafi off their Christmas card list next year. But Reagan did. Why don't you just consider this a news conference? No, Reagan did announce total economic embargo on Libya. Americans can't do business there. Americans cannot travel there, which kills my plans for the long Washington birthday weekend. Well, you laugh. You probably haven't been to Libya. Have you seen the travel brochures? Libya, gateway to Chad. Thank you, Pete. Another one is, you only go around once, why not live it in Libya? But I want to tell you, but Libya is now closed to American citizens. Same category now as the California lottery. Gaddafi is not a particularly good-looking guy, is he? The other day he faced Mecca, and Mecca thought it was being mooned. Sure. What do you expect from a guy who once was arrested for contributing to the delinquency of a camel? I mean, you know. Okay. Hey, you been doing your taxes yet? No. We've got a dandy show for you tonight. We really do. Not all the Germans feel that way, of course. We have a very unique gal here tonight. She's a great actress, very, very talented, and she doesn't do our show too often. But she's fun, and she's outspoken. Miss Madeline Kahn. We have a very inventive young comedian who will make you laugh and make up for this. All right, that's okay. A. Whitney Brown is his name, and A is here. A will be out later, and an actress and singer, Jackie Harry, is with us tonight. Anybody have any questions? Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.